back to Bevans Corner. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a 6 the Musical bounding. So I know that Disney bounding is a massive thing and it looks so cool, and I do want to try that at some point. But I got my hair done recently and it's got all these like pinky purple tones in it, and it just gave me the idea of doing a 6 the Musical bounding with Kay Howard, because I don't think this Minnie Mouse jumper really cuts it for Kay Howard, to be honest. I don't know how this is going to go, but we shall see. Now, the first things first, I hate it when you're watching a YouTuber and they have their hair down or bits of hair like on their face when they're doing makeup. I don't know about anyone else, but it probably gets on my nerves. So the first things first, I'm going to put on my little cat ears headband. So my hair is completely out my face. That's why I've put it in a ponytail too. So now I've got my cat ears on, I can begin this whole process, bounding, said bounding too many times thing. So first things first, I'm going to do some moisturiser. This is just the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. Put a little bit on my hand and then just rub it into my face. My face is all moisturised, I then go in with the Flawless Original Primer from Barry M, and I have literally this much left. I have another one, but this has lasted me so long, and I just find that my nose goes a bit kind of dry, and I just feel like this primer really helps, especially around the nose, and also just helping everything go on quite nice. Moisturised and primed, I'm going to go in with some concealer, and this is just the Primark concealer. It's about £1.50 and I've been using it for quite a while and it's actually really good. So I'm just going to put some underneath my eyes on all these lovely gigantic Himalayan spots I am possessing on my chin, and then just beat it in with a beauty blender. My concealer, I'm now going in with my L'Oreal foundation. Again, I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand and just use a beauty blender to blend it all in. Ghost-like, I then go in with my Stay Matte powder just to kind of set it and give it more of a matte finish. If I want like a dewy look, then I don't put as much powder on, but I want a matte one, so we shall do that. I then use a little bit of bronzer just to give myself a little bit more colour, because I do look very washed out right now. I do know I'm not very good with matching my foundation colour, but that's what bronzer's for, to make me look not dead. I don't tend to put bronzer absolutely everywhere. I just tend to go with cheeks, a little bit on my nose, on the sides of my nose, and then on my forehead. Basically wherever you would naturally kind of catch the sun. And I've also given myself a nice splodge on my head. So let's try blend that out, shall we? Okay, now I look a little bit more alive with a bit more colour in my face. I am now going to try being the operative word here, and do a little bit of contour. So I have this Barry M contour kind of chisel cheeks contour kit, and it comes in these 3 colours, and I'm just going to have a bit of a mess around because contour is not my strong point whatsoever. So I'm going to start off with this kind of middle shade here and just kind of go for it, because as I said, it's not my strongest point. So this is where it's all going to go wrong, and we haven't even started yet. I'm sorry, but contour does do wonders, doesn't it? I mean, jawline, no jawline. Okay, now that my contour has helped me look like a floating head, we're gonna go in with some eyeshadow, which is my favourite part. So I'm gonna start off with just a simple white eyeshadow, just to give my eye that little bit of base, and so it helps all the colours pop a lot more. So this is where the fun begins. I am actually gonna go straight in for a hot pink. All of Kay Howard's stuff is like bright pink and black, so I really want to do a very kind of out there pink eyeshadow look and then have black more in the outfit part. So we're going in with a very hot pink. The pink we're going in with is this one right here. I can't remember what the name is, but it looks like that. And this is the exact reason why I don't do makeup tutorials, because I am not helpful whatsoever. I'm literally just patting in that colour in the corner. So that's sort of where I put my brush heaviest, and then barely touching, just in little swirling motions. I'm going to bring that higher, because as you can see, oh, lots of pink, no pink. Oh no, it is there. When I open my eyes, I do need to put it a bit higher because my eyes are so hooded. So I just go quite high up to the eyebrow. Like it is. So now that the pink is quite high up, I'm going to do it on the other eye, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, so now I've got pink on both eyes, and also a quick costume change because that jumper was not the one. It is way too hot for that. So now that I have done the kind of main pinky colour, I'm then going to take a bit of concealer on the back of my hand and just going to pop it on my eyelid to attempt a cut crease. So now that my eyes look officially weird, I am going to dip into a very sparkly white and placing that on top. Now that I've got that white on, I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D sparkly highlighter that I can't remember what the name is, but I'm going to put that on top. So the sparkly white eyeshadow is acting as a base for the sparkly highlighter, just because the highlighter comes up so much better and it looks really nice on top. So I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush and then just pat that on top. And you can already see what a difference that makes. So you might be thinking that, Emily, your eyes look really weird right now. I really hope that's not the finished look. Well, it's not, so don't worry. We are going to use the exact same eyeshadow brush that we used for the highlighter, and we're just going to blend in those little creases into the pink. Your edges are a little less harsh, we're going to go back in with our original brush into the hot pink again, and then essentially just blend it all out, put a little bit more pink on there so it really stands out. Now that you've blended out the hot pink and made it even more pink, and also so sparkly, I'll try and do a close-up for you so you can see how sparkly it is. I understand this is like an uncomfortable angle for us all, but can we just appreciate how sparkly my eyes are right now? You can't really see from far away, so we're reaching new closeness, guys. So now that we feel nice and close, because we're all friends here, I'm going to go in with some false eyelashes, but I'm going to do those off camera because the faces I make, We don't need to see that. Okay, so now I've whacked on my false eyelashes, I'm going to go in with a white eyeliner and I'm just going to put that in my waterline at the bottom just to open my eyes up more, and then we can put some mascara on so they don't look so false. I'm sorry, but I look like a Disney character right now and I'm not mad about it. After I've done underneath my water... Excuse me? Can I help you? So now that I've done underneath my eyes, I'm now going to use a mascara, and I'm actually using a brand new mascara that I got the other week when I was in Chester, and it, I need to find the packaging, is the Thick and Fast Lash Extensions mascara from Soap and Glory. I've used it once before and it separates your eyes it separates your eyelashes so well, and I'm very, very happy with it. So we're going to be using it for the second time today actually, so brand new product. So that is my eyes completed. Yes, my eyelashes are falling off. That's what you get for paying £1.50 Primark eyelashes. And also not being very good at placing them on. So give me a second, I'm going to use my tweezers and probably reapply them. Back in a jiffy. And then last for my eyes, I'm going to go back into the sparkly white and just place it in my inner corner. Just to make it pop a little bit, you know. Can all use some inner corner help now and then. I don't know what that means. So next up, I'm going to do my eyebrows because I completely forgot them to do them before. So we're going to do them now. I'm just going to use that to shape them a little bit. Not that my eyebrows shape whatsoever, they just kind of do their own thing. And then I'm using the Incredible Brow from Collection with a Morphe M158 for my brows. And I'm never doing that again. I am not James Charles. I wish I could do my makeup like James Charles, but I can't, so yep. Does anyone else, when they do their brows, sometimes look at them and be like, has that even made a difference? These brow hairs now look like grey. Now I filled these ones in. It's weird how much makeup can change somebody. I mean, if you go back to the start of this video and get to where we are now, now that is the power of makeup, my friends. Now that my brows are done, not that they've really changed all that much apart from just going darker because I can't do brows, we are now going to move on to highlighter, which is my second. After eyeshadow, my favourite part is highlighter. If you know me, you know that I love highlighter. I do highlighter like go hard or go home. So that's exactly what we're going to... And that is exactly what we're going to be doing here today. Using my trusty TZ Cosmetics highlighter, I'm going to go into this pink shade over here. You can literally see how much I use this. I'm going to go into this pink shade, get a nice amount on my brush, and then just basically lather it on. I'm all for kind of careful highlighting, but I'm kind of one of them, like, why would you wear a highlighter if you can't see it? And it's not coming up on camera, so I'm being very contradicting right now. But, oh, there you go. Beautiful. And then on top of that, as if we didn't have enough highlighter on my face already, I'm going back in with the Kat Von D highlighter. So I just dip the end of my brush in and then just pat it on the face. And now you can really see how sparkly it is. I just love a very, very sparkly highlighter. It's my weakness, I think. Just love a good highlighter. Look at that. Beautiful. You will be glad to know that I do not do the same highlighter technique that I've done on my cheeks on my face. I'm just going to go in with some of the James Charles kind of softer colours. I think it's called Face, and it is such a nice highlighter for your nose and for your cheeks as well. But if you like to be extra like me, but you understand that on your nose you probably shouldn't have bright pink and sparkly highlighter, then it is a nice one to go for. It is wonderful how like crazy highlighter can make you look. Like, my nose looks so different to me anyway. I don't know if it looks different to you guys, but to me it looks very different. You can listen to the well, that's all you have to do. Da -da 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 -da. Your wish will soon come true. For the one I love, come find me today. So you'll be glad to know that we are nearly done with the face. So I'm going to go in with the Sleek Matte Me in Shabby Chic. I think that's the colour. I don't know if that's... Again, this is why I don't do many like tutorials, because I have no idea what I'm wearing. But it's from Sleek and it is a nude pinky colour. So we're going to go in with that. And that is the final face bit. Makeup? Probably should have said makeup bit. So now that my K. Howard face is done, I'm going to be doing my hair. If you're like me and have a lot of hair and thick hair, you'll know how tedious it is to make your hair look nice. So I'm going to be teaching you a little trick to how you can make your hair look really nice, but also put in half the effort. Okay, so this is my hair down, and you now see why I don't tend to wear it down that often, because it's a little bit crazy. So I've got my curling wand just heating up. I should not put that so close to my face. I've got my curling wand, which is just heating up for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to section my hair. So I'm going to curl the bottom of my hair, but then I'm going to put a little bit into a bun on top. I know, in Six the Musical, Kate Howard does have a gorgeous ponytail, but I don't have extensions, and as you saw before, my ponytail is not as long as we would ideally like it. So I'm going to improvise with this hairdo. I hope that's fine, but here we go. So you're just going to section your hair into kind of half, I guess, and then you're going to put it in a bun. That was not how it should have sounded, but here we go. So once you've got your hair in a bun, you're just going to take a hair bubble, scrunchie, whatever you have, and then pin it up. If you have bits like this, you might want to tuck them in just so you don't end up getting them confused with the rest of your hair. So now that you look like a mad scientist, that is exactly the look we're going for. You're just going to brush out your hair. And whatever you do, do not forget to use heat protection spray. When I got my hair done, I didn't realise, but heat is one of the big reasons why colour comes out of your hair. So if you want crazy colours and also to keep them in, wash your hair in colder water, and also make sure that you use a lot of heat protection spray if you are using hot products, as we are going to be doing today. So I'm just going to put a nice layer on here. So I've not actually washed my hair that much since I got it done. It was only recently, don't worry. But that also means that when it gets wet or when I use hot products, this hand is going to slowly turn pink. Don't you hate it when you get kinks like this? Okay, so the bun on top of your head we're going to deal with a little bit later, and that is going to remain a bun. So these are the bottom bits that we are going to curl, and then later on I'm going to pull two kind of bits here to curl those through as well, but we will deal with that later. So in order to curl, I'm sure we all know how to curl, but when you grab a piece of hair like this, I find that my hair naturally kind of sections itself. So that's helpful. But yeah, I'm gonna curl my hair now. Feel free to watch this time lapse. hopefully I won't burn myself. Okay, so that is now my hair curled. I've just brushed through it once just so it's not so Shirley Temple and it's a bit more of a wavy curl. So now that we've done that, and we've still got these bits, but it's fine, it's gonna be fine. I have switched down my curling wand to number 1. If yours doesn't have different temperatures, I'm sure it'll be fine, but I've just turned mine down just a little bit, so when I get my 2 front bits, that means I can curl them, but it won't so be, as I said, Shirley Temple. We want like Kay Howard, not Shirley Temple. And now we're gonna deal with this big bun on top of your head. So I've just put my hair towards the back so it's out of my face, and also this bit is really annoying. And it also helps me just to distinguish which bits have been curled and which bits haven't. So just going to get this bit off the top of my head. And whilst this is kind of like a ponytail, that's when you can drag your hair forward and find which bits would come through to the front. That's way too much, Emily. There we go. So now we've got our 2 bits that are at the front. We can leave those. Now I don't know how to bend down with this bit, but once you have your hair in a sort of ponytail, you're then just gonna take your fingers like this around, and then you twist that bun. I'm sure this isn't brand new to absolutely everyone, but you just twist it, and I basically just keep twisting and pushing it down until it ends up looking somewhat like a ball on top of your head. My bubble isn't on my wrist. So then I get my bubble and tie it down. Now it might look a little bit like a marshmallow, but that's okay, because that is what grips are for.
Okay, here's Big Fart.
What the?
That was a relaxed one. Try asking me for a lovely fart. Or say random. Asking me for a lovely fart.
No thank Alexa. No thank you.
Okay, just say cancel. If you have had enough farting for the day, or say random to keep the toots coming.
Cancel?
Okie dokie. Would you like to rate Big Fart?
Not right now, no. I don't know what just happened. So your hair might look a little bit like a marshmallow on top, but that's okay. That's what we've got grips for, right? So you're gonna just push it down and then grip where you can. And it might take a few grips if you are like me and have heavy hair, but we're just gonna grip down those pieces so it looks a lot less like a marshmallow on top of your head. So basically you just want to keep gripping until you have your desired mushroom, I guess. Don't really know what to call it. A bun, obviously a bun. So now my colours have cooled down. Still shouldn't do that. Now my colours have cooled down a little bit. I'm just going to take these 2 front pieces and just curl away from the face. And because I'm nervous about my hair burning, I always, as soon as I get to the end, I let go straight away. Does anyone else really struggle with this side? You just don't know how to do it. So that's basically the glam part finished. So now we're going to move on to the outfit, and I'm going to show you the pieces and then show you them on as well. And yeah, let's go. So the first item for our 6 bounding is these stunning boots that I've stolen from my mum just for this video, and they are from Next. Yes, they're from Next. I don't know how much they were because, as I said, they're my mum's. So you need some pretty boots. I'm pretty sure you can get these kind of shoes from anywhere, but anything that has kind of studs on the bottom will do. But you need the iconic studded heels if you want to do 6 properly. Let's be honest. The second item is more of an accessory. It is just this really nice lion belt that I got from New Look. I think it was a £5, but I thought it might be good because all of the 6 girls have kind of studs and they're a bit punky. So I thought this might be a nice little accessory just to add to the outfit. Pretty standard, but some black jeans. Don't really know what else to say. They're black, they're skinny, they're jeans. Perfect. The next item is the only kind of pink thing that I own, and it is this velvet bodysuit, and it's so pretty and it's such a nice pink. I know it's not quite the Kay Howard pink, but I think it works well. Hopefully you will agree with me when you see the finished product. And last but not least, just to kind of bring the whole outfit together, I thought this would be really, really cool. It's one of my favourite pieces of clothing, and it is this really cool denim jacket. It's kind of like distressed stuff on it. There's a few holes, a few rips, that kind of thing. But come on, I know we're all in love with these tassels. Again, just because of the kind of like punky look that 6 has, I thought this would be so perfect to go with the outfit, and it's even got some studs on the pockets. So with a little bit of editing magic, I'm going to put these clothes on and show you my final Kate Howard bounding. So here is the final 6 bounding outfit. I'm doing this a lot because I'm in love with these tassels. But, so yeah, this is the final bit. Absolutely in love with these shoes. I just think that it all comes together, so I'm just in love with these. I think it all comes together really nicely, and the belt does add that little steampunk kind of thing. My very messy desk over there, I do apologise. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And again, I think we just need a moment to appreciate these shoes. And that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed today's video, and it was definitely all inspired by my hair, just because I really like it and it just reminded me of Kay Howard. My eyelash is definitely coming off right now, so this is goodbye. But yeah, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.